Hi there, folks. Me again, Brandon Wenzel, your guide into all things martial arts cinema related. Why? Because, of course, folks, I know Kung Fu. And so I'm back. Whoa! Holy shit. Yes, indeed I am. This is, in fact, Brandon Wenzel, The Return. So why am I here today? Am I here to do a review? I'm guessing that's probably what you folks might expect, but unfortunately, you're incorrect. This is, in fact, the explanation for why I have been gone. And you might ask yourself, why bother doing an explanation with A, very few people are going to watch, and B, why don't you just do a review? But I actually do want to explain this, because, you know, it allows me, first of all, this allows me to act as kind of like, you know, a bullshit center for some of my stuff so that I can just, when I do a review, hopefully I can just bump right into that. I don't have to go into every little thing that I go into here. So there's that element of it. And at the same time, I do feel like, even though I don't know or even believe that I really have fans in the strictest sense of the term, in that I don't think there's anybody out there like, oh boy, I sure hope Mr. Wenzel puts on another one of his idol Kung Fu movies. Yeah, I don't really see anybody doing that. But I do have views on my stuff, and so apparently at least some people watch this crap. So, you know, to anybody who might follow me, I know I have a few subscribers, I feel the need to explain my absence, and this is going to be a short video anyway, so okay, let's go into a few things real quick. First of all, congratulations, and why did you fail? Congratulations go to The Martial Arts Kid, starring Cynthia Rothrock, Don the Dragon Wilson, TJ Storm, and a bunch of other cool people. It was looking to get financed, not financed, the movie was going to be made one way or another, but they were looking to raise $150,000 to kind of fill in some of the cracks and, you know, make the best movie that they could possibly make. And they actually, I believe the final tally was either just under or just over, I think $170,000. So they made about $20,000 more than they'd originally set out to make. So congratulations to those folks, and congratulations to any of you folks who might be watching who contributed, particularly if you contributed because you learned about it through my channel here, or through my Facebook, or anything like that. So, boom! We did it, folks. But, on the other news of why did you fail, fortunately, just a few days earlier than Martial Arts Kid getting, you know, its backing and everything, Jay Lee, who was one of my Facebook friends and a guy who, you know, was making a martial arts themed video game, was looking to make $5,000 on his Kickstarter page to help develop it. Didn't end up going through, unfortunately, which is really kind of crap because, I mean, $5,000 is a good, nice little chunk of money, but unfortunately, I mean, that's really not that much when you consider Kickstarter. I mean, that's, you know, but unfortunately, I guess maybe it was just a bit too much of an indie thing. Just, you know, didn't get a ton of backing, which really kind of sucks because I really would have been interested to have seen that, and hopefully still will. I know he's supposedly still working on it, though I haven't heard from him in a little while. So, unfortunately, grrr to you folks for not pitching in on that one. But, that aside, do some quick promo stuff here. As always, I want to help promote Traditions with the Z at the end, .us, Don Dragon Wilson's clothing line, association with Cynthia Rothrock. Great clothing line, a couple of their shirts, and I'm a big fan of that, and I'm always trying to help promote them. And hopefully, if I do it enough, maybe they'll go ahead and, you know, start financing my show or something like that. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Actually get some production quality and not have to rely on crappy lighting to help out with this whole thing. But we're not banking on that, folks, because here on I Know Kung Fu, we're not shallow like that. It's not about the money. It's about the love. And candy apple Faygo. Which is not exactly delicious, by the way. It's delicious. I don't know if I'd go that far. It's good, though. Anyway. So, okay. Other promo things. Wanted to promote some new stuff. And again, this stuff largely will not have anything to do with martial arts or martial arts cinema, but because it's my channel and because I like to promote things that I like to promote that I think that you folks should like, even if I don't necessarily believe that you will, you should. So, because of that, baha! First, I want to go ahead and give a shout out to Unshaven Comics, which is a three-man. It's been a little while, folks. I gotta back in my groove here. They're a three-man comic book company out of Homewood, Illinois, and I ran into these guys at C2E2 a number of years ago when I was pitching something, and they ended up pitching something to me. And I ran into them. I've run into them here and there at, 2 or 3 cons over the years. I mean, these guys are always busting their ass doing cons, so they're almost always there. And I ran into them last year. I finally had some money in my pocket so I could actually buy a few of their things. And I'm a big fan of these guys. They have their own website. Just Google Unshaven Comics because I don't have it written down right now. They also have a Facebook page. Again, just Unshaven Comics. They do a great podcast every week, which I've become a huge, huge fan of. Check that out if you're a fan of comics in any regards. And right now, their main story that they're focusing on is called The Samurnauts, which kind of has to do, it does kind of have to do with martial arts, and that the characters do use martial arts, sort of, in it, which is about a bunch of samurai, sort of future samurais in space. They've got transforming motorcycles and a Goku-like monkey figure who teaches them stuff and everything, and they fight alien dinosaurs and undead cybernetic space pirates. Okay, so what more can you ask for, folks? I don't think you can ask for anything else. So go ahead and help support those guys. I really do like them quite a bit. They're going to be at Anime Midwest, if you happen to be in the Illinois area, which I believe is going to be at Rosemont. And my intention is to see them there, and that, of course, means that, hey, if you go support them, there's a chance you can meet me, Brandon Wenzel, the I Know Kung Fu guy. Do not look for a table. Having a table would imply that I had any significance at all. I don't. So, other things I want to help promote real quick. Paragon. Facebook.com/music by Paragon. These are a band out of Geneva who I ran into a number of years ago and have been a big fan of ever since. And I will support these guys as much as I can. If you happen to be in the Villa Park area, you happen to be up late at night or something, and you happen upon a BP gas station on... do I want to tell you exactly? Nah, I don't want to, but whatever. If you happen to run into me, ask for a demo. I have a few of them left, and I'm going to ask them for more the next time I run into them. They actually have a full album and everything, and I love these guys. They're awesome people, and they put on awesome music. And so, yeah, want to help support them. And in other band news, The Visuals, out of South Elgin. A 2-part band, or a 2-man band. Guys are absolutely amazing. Super cool guys. Very similar situation to how I met them, to how I met Paragon. And I'm a big fan of those guys. And both of these bands, after kind of taking last year off, have really started to come back this year. And Paragon's done a couple shows. The Visuals are doing their first show since last year, I believe, this Friday, which unfortunately I don't know if I'm going to be able to make. But check those guys out, seriously. And if you need any information on them or whatever, just go ahead and message me on Facebook. I know that no one will, but if you're interested. Anyway, so, okay, moving on to the main reason why I'm doing this, and I'm going to try to keep this shit under 15 minutes. In fact, I will keep this under 15 minutes. I guarantee it. Why was I gone? The long and the short of it is a lot of things. Banged up... can't see my hands. Banged up my foot. Banged up my foot again. car problems, Father's Day, birthdays, oh god, concerts, Paragon, Creepy Band. I mean, just a bunch of stuff. Like, I've had a nice chunk of things to do most weekends that in the last month and a half or so since I've been gone. So that has been a big part of it. Just sort of, you know, just life in general has just sort of been there. But I have to admit, probably the larger chunk of it, unfortunately, is just a certain amount of apathy. Nice big helping of it. Because I'm not going to even lie and say, like, there weren't days when I could have, I just didn't. And again, there were completely legitimate reasons for some of it, and then there were other days where it was just bullshit, and I just didn't want to do it. And I did want to quickly go into that. Just that, and yes, I know no one's going to watch this damn video, except for maybe my friend Dan, but I don't care. I did want to go into the whole apathy thing real quick. Just that, you know, in regards to the apathy thing, like I joke all the time on here, I don't have a ton of people who really follow this whole thing. I have a few subscribers, and that's okay. I really am okay with that. I do not need this to be some giant mega enterprise, you know, as cool as that would be in some regards. But I will say this, if you do watch my channel, if you like my videos, you know, I guess just, you know, get involved a little bit more, is kind of what I'm getting at, is, you know, if you are a fan, if you're a subscriber or whatever, you know, comment on videos, like them, share them, you know, simple stuff. And I mean, I'm not saying, like, you know, every single one or anything, or, you know, I mean, even on my I Know Kung Fu page, you know, I set these things up, and, you know, I don't get a ton of response. And I'm not being whiny or bitchy about it. I appreciate anyone who gets any kind of a kick out of this. And I'll keep doing it regardless. But as far as keeping to any type of a schedule where, you know, like before I was doing these, like, you know, trying to do these like at least one a week, you know, if I'm going to try to keep to any type of a schedule, I have to have a greater inclination than just, you know, basically to see my own face reflected in this screen here. So, you know, like I said, if you actually give a shit and you actually want me to post more videos, you know, then like, seriously, you know, let me know. Because otherwise, I will run off course. And it's not, like I said, it's not an issue of just, like, being bitchy or whiny or anything. It's just an issue of, you know, I've just got other shit to do, you know, and, you know, my inclination, you know, sometimes is going to be towards, fuck it, I'd just rather play video games or watch movies or whatever. So, you know, like I said, if you guys really do want this stuff, then by all means, please, get involved. And, like I said, just simple stuff. Like stuff, comment on stuff, you know, just, you know, little things will help propel the fucking boat forward. So, because I'm running low on time here, and I did proclaim that I was going to keep this to, 15 minutes or under, that's pretty much the summation of things. As far as what to expect in the upcoming, I do intend to do a review in the very near future, possibly, folks, even today, depending really when I wake up, because I did just get off of work, and so I'm going to go to sleep very soon. If I wake up early enough and I, you know, don't really feel too bogged down, then yeah, I'll go ahead and try to do one today. But no promises on that. As far as what I'm going to review, I don't know yet. I'm still working on that one. So, anyway, because we are now at almost the 14 minute and 30 second mark. So, because I am the Night Hunter, who was unleashed upon the legendary Amazons and just said, fuck it, let's kill them all. I'm Brandon Wenzel. I review martial arts movies. And I put out explanation videos. Why? Because, of course, I know Kung Fu, and because I appreciate my fan base. Thank you, folks. Have a good one. Hopefully, I will see you later today. All right.